Memory is usually defined as the mental capacity of preserving and reviving such things as facts, events, and impressions. But I define memory as Kay, because she is the prominent figure in many a scene holed up in my hippocampus. I met Kay on my first day as a custom picture framer at the Art Barn in Ossining, New York on October 3rd, 1988. She was 36, and I was 23. At the beginning of my picture framing career, I was a punk rock fan. After several months working with Kay, I encountered musical artists that I never would have learned about if it were not for Kay's willingness to share her arsenal of recorded music. I shifted from the sounds of the Dead Kennedys, X, and the Germs to those of the Manhattan Transfer, Nina Simone, and K.D. Lang. Shortly after Kay was promoted to the position of frame shop manager, she taught me how to stretch needlework. I would rather undergo a root canal without Novocain than stretch needlework, but Kay made learning an otherwise dreadful task fun. Kay always made every effort to be what she referred to as an ethical picture framer. What this means is that she did not mount artwork with masking tape, mucilage, or Band-Aids. Kay never liked it when the frame shop had to do a customer's picture framing order again, especially when it was our doing that caused the redo. But she never hollered. You just knew she was disappointed, and this dissatisfaction was contagious and drove us all to focus on being even better picture framers. Kay always said, when the artwork on your walls begins to look like wallpaper, you know it is time to change its picture frame. I call this the Kay Proverb, and have thought of its intrinsic meaning: when you look at something so many times that you no longer see it in many facets of my life. For example, I know I need to overhaul my line of thinking when I catch myself passing by a piece of paper on the floor once, twice, 3 times. During my 22-year custom picture framing career, I did 97% of the Art Barn's dry mounting. Dry mounting is simply a method of attaching photographs or similar articles to a board by means of an adhesive tissue and then applying heat and pressure. As a result of my years of dutiful dry mounting, I saw an uncountable number of portrait photos. But my 2 favorite portraits hang in Kay and her husband Mickey's house. They were both taken by one of Kay's friends. One is a portrait of Kay gazing directly into the camera with her chin resting in her hand, and the other is the portrait Kay and Mickey had taken when they got married. In the latter portrait, Mickey is looking in the direction of the viewer and is in the midst of a blissful outburst of laughter. Kay is standing next to him in profile, with her head thrown back and laughing the glorious Kay way. A motion blur technique was used, and it captures Kay and Mickey's joy with absolute perfection. Kay was a brilliant artist. Her skillfully crafted drawings and prints are life, are nature. It is one of our world's greatest fortunes that these works will live on and on, just like our Kay will live on and on. Kay was beautiful and had great hair. I loved it when she put a pencil in her hair bun. Kay was a beekeeper and reflexologist. Kay was a stellar cook and even taught me how to make a better cup of coffee. Kay was really, really funny. And there were two things I frequently asked her to do during our 10 years as picture-framing comrades. My first request was for her to sing the Mormon work song she told us about, titled, "Put Your Shoulder to the Wheel." My second most popular request was to ask her to impersonate Judy Collins singing "Send in the Clowns." Well, Kay, now you are in a better place, and all I ask is that you please leave a light on for us, or better yet, just be, and we will have absolutely no problem finding you.